What's up? Father Boo here. You know what day it is. You know what deity it is. In the Broad Church, the Modular Church. Good to be back. Going through some personal stressful crap right now, but still showing up with my bro up to pump out the modular sounds. I was stressing out the other day, like, yeah, how long can I really do the modular stream for? What if I run out of ideas? But hell, I've been owning this thing forever and coming up with ideas for it forever, so something will get scribbled onto the blank page in the end, I guess. So with that in mind, I'm just going to put together something today just to chill out my brain and make a little peaceful patch. So probably a more melodic, more quote-unquote normal patch than the last couple ones I came up with, but you need that once in a while. Sometimes I say to this buddy of mine, Troy, say, you know, that idea is very interesting, but it's not very musically useful. It doesn't sound good. He's like, well, what is good? And I'm like, well, I kind of don't need to get into a philosophy battle if I know what is good. And at least when I'm playing music, I know what sounds good to me. It doesn't have to sound good to everybody, and it probably doesn't. But it does sound good to me, and with that in mind, I don't feel the need to apologize. I just make the sounds that I think are good, and approach all the steps are like that. The programming, recording, mixing, mastering. You have to trust your ears and do what sounds good to you. So even if I can't justify it philosophically, I kind of don't care. One of the things today, for me, peaceful often means slow. I do like slower electronic music. I like ambient music, which doesn't have to be slow, but is often slow. And with that in mind, I got a clock rate of 52 BPM. That sounds just about right-a-roo. Give me some normal style sequencers. Maybe I will use the... maybe I will just generate some pitches rather than playing the pitches. So, key quantizer. Is that the right one? Oh, that might be an interesting way of doing it. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Usually I feed something like a random LFO into here. But what if we made a couple of note sequencers? 2 of them. Or maybe, yeah, sure. There's a note sequencer. And here's a clocked random step generator. And here's a mixer. Control signal mixer. So one of the channels going in is just random. The other one is, well, there used to be a button. Maybe it's the other sequencer that lets me. Let's try. I always use number 1. I gotta try using B. Yeah. See, he's got a little random button here. Whip. And why don't we send him into there? And it doesn't matter that both of them are random because they're still gonna, once their signals are mixed, they're gonna go into a quantizer. And the quantizer will control the frequency of the oscillator. So with this configuration, it should play certain notes whenever the clock rolls around to them. But what those notes will be is semi-randomly determined. I think I want to invert this. I don't know if that will make a huge difference or any difference. I do also know I need to quantize my notes, so let's give them some pentatonic bad boys. 32 is two octaves here. Hook up the clock to this guy. And I guess they're going to need their clocks too. It's only fair. Oh, okay. No, wait. Let's see. I don't know if I'll need it, but let's just stick a clock divider in there to make the notes change even more slowly. So there's the standard clock. I'm going to start with dividing them by 2. I may divide them by more. Send those to the 2 random note sources. Pretty soon we should be getting some notes. Hook up the audio chain. So I chose formant oscillator, one of the 2 unique or quote-unquote weird oscillators of the Nord Modular. Send it into the same filter you saw me use quite a few times before. Classic low-pass filter. I'll open it up just so we can hear it. It's set to 24. Send that into the envelope, which is very simple and boring. Send that into the mixer. There we go. Wow. Very metallic sounding, but cool in its own way. Getting a lot of notes, more than I'd hoped. I think when I'm going to switch it up here, here's a clocked random step Nope. Clocked pattern generator. I'm going to give him a clock div of his own. Oops, damn it. And I'll just leave the old sequencer there in case he wants to do something later, but I think I want much less notes being generated, so I'm no longer using the event sequencer to trigger the envelope. I'm going to send the randomness of the pattern to it instead. There we go. It's very slow, very, very slow. Let's try this on 2. Still liking it. I'm going to take this output, and although it's kind of boring, I'm going to feed it to here. What I like is the spaces between the notes, which are not too long and not too short. I don't think I really... Well, maybe I'll put in some drums later. He's going to need a different clock then. Oh, what if he was the... Oh, that's crazy. So, stealing an idea from the last patch, the pattern generator is being used to trigger the envelope, but now he's also going to be the clock of the sequencer. Which means the sequencer should advance very oddly, to say the least. Is it even working at all? There he goes. I can see the green light here advancing every time a note plays. That probably won't work. So you know what I'm going to do? I just made another pattern generator. Same clock, but his actual pattern he's playing is going to be different. Why does it keep going into the morph group? Stupid church face. Keeps doing that. I'm just trying to increase the number, not add it to the group. Anyway, now I'm going to make a logic circuit. Logic processor. I'm going to send him both the patterns. I'm going to set him probably to OR. So now either of the patterns playing a note will advance the sequencer by a step, which would be weird enough to be a weird clock, but still rhythmic enough to be something like a clock. You can watch him advance here when either of them plays a note, even though you're not hearing anything when this guy plays a note. The second one, because it's not hooked up to anything. That's fine. Let's make a few more sounds here. Part of it I can already hear in my head. I know I want a couple of drums playing some kind of pattern to go along with what I'm hearing. So before I get into the fanciness, I'm going to put a digitizer on the output of that drum, just so he's a bit more interesting. He's going to be the kick. There he is. Yep. So he plays whenever a step here is held down. A little bit annoying sounding. Let's have the other drum sound go in there. Why are they both kicks? It doesn't make sense. Gotta try something else here. Give these drums randomness, but from a bit of a faster source. There you go. They can have the original 52. That's right. Gonna need another. We're gonna need a bigger mixer. There we go. Gonna lose the sound for a sec here. I know this is kind of cliche here, but I think I'm doing okay with hearing what I like and liking what I hear. So also gonna try the old velocity trick. Make a couple more random dudes. Clock them the same. Take couple mixer dudes. Send the constant signal to one of them. Guess you don't need to invert. Send the other one to the others. I don't think I mentioned it, but I turned the digitizer off of the kick. But maybe another guy might benefit from it. But then again, maybe not. That's the symbol, in case anyone's keeping track at home. Yeah, I like that. So the velocity, the semi-random velocity guys with the control signal are now being fed to the drums. Let them have some variety under velocity. Remember, velocity doesn't just mean volume. At least in most parts of the synth world, if you map velocity to an input on something, it certainly can be volume. But, and velocity here really means like how hard did you hit the key you were playing. Here I'm not hitting any key, I'm doing it all virtually with blue signals. But the question is, when I hit a drum in real life, does it sound louder if I hit it harder? Yes, but it also sounds different. So, although I don't know exactly how velocity is being wired into these percussion oscillators, I know they're responding to it in that way. You know, one thing I almost never do is send inputs to the pitch, but that is what our buddy, oh god, I've forgotten his name. What was his name? The guy who sent me the patch for the community thing. I've mentioned it before. Whatever that guy did that was different than me is he was sending pitches to the drum synths. Now, I don't usually do that, but why not try? So, I think I'm going to set these to colored, meaning less variation. Just see what we get. Definitely doesn't work for all of them. Let's take it out. I don't think the symbol works. I like how the symbol is being messed with by the digitizer, so I kind of want to leave it. But I don't think I really like the pitch on the snare either. On the kick it seems fine. Does it? Maybe it's still too weird for it to sound good. Maybe if I sent the constant adjusted signal out, let's see what happens. Very weird. I'm not going to use it in this patch, but I'm glad I tried it, and I'm glad I stole the idea from whoever it was. I think his name started with a J, Jerome. It's my bad. I mean, this is the same session I'm recording this stream in as the one I did his patch, so I feel bad about it. But I'm sure I'll correct it in the description notes. I think I kind of got where I was trying to go. I've got 5 minutes remaining, so I'm still going to do something more. I'm just going to call this one Peace Patch, because it's not as descriptive as some of them, but it is what I was going for. I think I can still get a voice in. I got 19%. And he can play some random notes that will complement the ones that are already being played. So I'm running out of time. Let's just dump this over here. And put these clocky boys under here. Yep. I'm going to kill some of the cables here because it's enough already. There we go. Now you can see things more clearly. We still have the first column being all sequencing. I think this event sequencer is no longer in use. Let's just kill it. And we've got the sound sources here and their processors here. Then we got the second run of randomness and clocking and patterning over here. This is just more of this if we had more space. So let's put in one more oscillator. I'm going to go for the other weird osc, spectral. And I'm enjoying our metallic weird sound. I'm going to give him vocal filter, as we know, gives our weird digital bubbly sounds. Got an eye on the... I want you in there. There we go. Isn't there a... okay, I'll take that. And I got a little processing power. I need an envelope for sure. Better be the most tiniest one. But can I get another... I don't know if I'm going to get another filter in. Let's just keep going with what we're doing here. Damn. Gonna need a key quant. 98%. Okay, that's fine. We're still good. Take this note out. Now I gotta start cannibalizing existing control signals. Just to save what last bit of power is left. So he's plugged in here. He's plugged in here. Send her to the mixer. 3 is gone because something got unpatched. And how are we gonna trig him? It looks like this guy is no longer in use because he's got no output. Will that buy me another pattern? Or will I have to make the pattern? Clocked pattern generator 2.3. Yeah, we're right up there. Okay, processing load now says 100%. But whatever. give him a really long... I've chosen not to randomize him here and then give him 34 steps to let him really work his issues out and send him to the trig. We should be getting that note. Let's try muting some guys to see if I get there. Oops, my battery's running low. I'm not really hearing our boy here. Let's turn the cables on. Oh, I bet I didn't clock the pattern generator. There we go. And send some random... Oh, shit. Okay, happy ending there, don't worry. The computer died because the battery died, but the synth remained on. And when I rebooted the computer after connecting the power cable, I was able to save the patch into the synth and even into my hard drive. So that's definitely a happy ending. Right there. So amazing that it didn't go down. I didn't do much to polish that second oscillator. I guess while I'm here, I'm just going to hook up the randomy bits, as I promised I would do. That's all I was ever really going to do. Make them more plucky and plungy. But it sounds neat as it is. And that's the patch. There's the drums unmuted. Still sounding good. Still sounding peaceful and useful and something I like. So we got there. We always get there. We always win. We always win in church with Father Moon. Take that home with you at 100%. Shout out to everybody who listens, comments, subscribes. Much appreciated, all of it. Feel free to let me know what you'd like to see on my Patreon if I make one, which I almost certainly will at some point. Maybe sample packs. Maybe Moo mantras. I'm thinking of doing a little video like who is Father Moo. Some people know, most people don't. But thanks again. Love all my listeners. Love all my clergy members. Appreciate you coming out to the church. See you next time. Hope it runs more smoothly then. Peace.